I'm announcing that as of today, I will not be paying my property tax in the MDF foothills until this government finds its backbone.
Show me the money. Rural municipalities in Alberta say oil and gas companies are stiffing them to the tune of $173 million in unpaid taxes. And that has many saying the province needs to step in.
Who knew that paying taxes in Alberta was an option? Some oil and gas companies are treating taxes, whether rural or urban, as optional, with the government subsidizing them and then calling on municipalities to lower their taxes.
The former Alberta Liberal leader says it's up to the provincial government to take control of the situation.
I'm calling on Premier Kenney to stop this tax evasion. These dine and dash companies have pocketed record profits, received this year $4.7 billion in tax cuts, and paid very generous salaries to their executives and directors.
But Alberta Premier Jason Kenney, who has been a staunch supporter of the oil and gas industry, makes the argument you can't get blood from a stone.
I think the problem stems from the fact that a number of shallow gas producers in particular are in a negative cash flow situation, and we've seen a few bankruptcies in the past year, and a number of them are barely hanging on. So they simply don't have the cash, in some cases, I think, to pay those property tax bills.
He says the best solution is to keep pumping up the industry. He says municipalities have legal options if they want to take them, but warns if those businesses go under, there goes the tax revenue stream, and in a worst-case scenario, opens up liabilities for well cleanup.
The majority, over 100 million of that 173, is from companies that aren't bankrupt. They're just choosing not to pay. And because municipalities can't collect, they're getting away with it.
Swan is calling on all affected Albertans in cities and rural communities to join his tax revolt, noting if he's the only one, there's a risk he could lose his property. In Calgary, Jonathan Muma, City News.